first and the worst immigrants. Yeah, y'all should know who that is. It's in light of this Trump attacking Venezuela. This, like, it's been a while since I haven't done a talking video, but I just had to let him do this one. But yeah, white people, you're the first and the worst immigrants. I'm gonna start like with enlighten of someone saying, or I heard someone say, I think it was still Hood Smart. So it's a black FBA spark me to do a video about white people as the worst and the first immigrants. But he said something in one of his videos like, oh, the immigrants are in America waving a whole next flag. So you know, a problem with you coming from, you are immigrants and you come up here waving a next flag like we are white people. You're the only, black Americans are the only person who cannot wave a next flag. So you're supposed to, especially FBAs, because you all box yourself in just America, only American, and so you cannot wave any other flag but America. You don't know nothing else but America. And reason why I said it's still like pertaining to you as white people, picking up white people habit. As only white person I know, like, as an immigrant, leave them European country, and as soon as them come to the United States and just American, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, for instance, you never see him with him home flag, like proudly displaying it. This man come become even a name mayor for America or whatever them call it. I don't remember for mayor or whatever, but American government, you can just clearly see that it's like a little puppet joke, taking people's life, using people's life as entertainment. You know, these people taking people's life for like these using or just them, they have people life like fun, like it's just a fun toy for them to play with. Like, you know, people life doesn't mean anything to them. They can just take it anytime them feel like. But yeah, American politics and government system, you can just clearly say it's just a big joke system, and yeah, you make an actor sit down in parliament, sit down in a chair in the government and can make decision. Arnold Schwarzenegger have no former history of politics, and yeah, it's just a puppet joke system where them like making all these evil weapons and testing it on everybody else, especially if you're poor and can't defend yourself. But yeah, him said something like that, like, we're in a whole other country waving a next flag. Like, we think we're black people. We think black people gonna go to our next country and just like drop them birth country, like just forget about it. Like, only white people I said do that, basically. What I said, that's only white people I say leave them European country and come to America and migrate to America per se, and just they're American citizen, like bam off the rip, like boof off the rip, they're American citizen, and they can't see them with them nation. Them a bunch of sellouts though, basically. That's where you can see from it, like, American white people, I should say, Europeans, like some bunch, excluding Russians. But most of Europe is, and leave. I think most Europeans leaving Europe and coming to America already know what them role is when them come to America, what I'm supposed to do. And help the train and help hold black people down and keep them in a place so them can thrive and survive. And I understand any person leaving Europe in these modern days, I already see like one of them war-torn European country that going through it right now, like Russia and Ukraine. Especially Ukraine, because Russia is not an ally of the United States. Would leave them country and come to the United States. Because Europe, most of Europe got better facilities. Even if they're not richer, them got better facilities for them citizens, like free healthcare, free education, most of and I couldn't see it. That's why you don't really see too much Europeans, I think, migrating to America. Like, just get up and just leave them country that nothing going on, like war or something catastrophic going on, and come to America. So the ones that do leave all that benefit and come to America, I think them expecting to get a slice of the ninja pie. Them expect that, so them come. So most of them come with even a worse attitude than the Americans, the European, with racist behavior. I can never understand people from like Lithuania and places like those, like how you develop a racist attitude. There are even black people at that country, in countries like those, Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan. I feel like none of those countries like those are Europeans. They sound like Afghanistan. And it's close to Afghanistan to them. Seems like the name just like transform from places to place, from Afghanistan, Turkmenistan, whatever. Can't even pronounce some of them names. Yeah. Just to see how y'all education should set up to like how y'all cannot simplify some simple things like names and stuff. Like you have some long hell of a name. That's a sign of complexity is not a sign of smart. The first saying, like, when something too complex doesn't mean it's smart. Like, white people and kind of them complex and kind of them seems that them think confusing. Them don't try simplify things. And that's kind of one of the main difference between them and black people. Black people always try to simplify things. Like, naturally we try to simplify things. White people seem to complicate things. Just like naming things. English language, silent letters, silent words, doesn't make sense. America is a one big backward country. Since I've been here 14 years, I get to realize America is a big backward country, and white people are always backwards in them racist bigotry behavior because they're not going to change. So America use like even the metric system or whatever, the counting, way them counting, I don't remember exact, but I know American ones that them use for calculate and measure stuff is like the worst. it's harder than every other system that everybody else uses in the world, but not go into that. But yeah, American and y'all, it's crazy and disgusting. Like white people, like them, I'm gonna stick to them ways no matter what, even if it's bringing them down a road of destruction. But yeah, first and the worst immigrants, y'all just leave y'all countries and come to America and then act like you're the most American. Some of y'all still got an accent, but I'm talking about the ones them that came here from back in them days, like from the first sets of Americans, or first sets of Europeans that came to America. Drop on the European identity. No, most of y'all don't even identify with the people that you came from, whether it's Irish, Scottish. Most of y'all don't even go back home, so we least expect y'all to be waving any type of flag, and this dude Hood Smart talking about other people waving like they think we're some white people that's gonna come here, even though we're loyal to the country that we're in, whether it's in Europe or America. We're still not gonna just show. I don't even know who does that. I don't even know how I expect like nobody would have a problem with you leaving America and waving your American flag anywhere you go in the world just to be proud of it. Nobody wouldn't. You think anybody have a problem with that? Or if you go in some country, you might have a problem with that just because you're American and American do so much bull crap in the world. That's probably, America have so much enemies. So you might have a problem waving your flag all over the world, or any other side of the world, depends on depends on where you go. But you shouldn't be in one of the countries of America in altercation with, because you'd have been know that you're not supposed to be in one of them countries like Iraq or some countries like that are waving the American flag. You already know you're gonna get your ass beat or somebody say something to you. Well, yeah. Far as my observation, only persons I see come to America, migrate to America and just forget, like completely discard or just not even rep their country, is white Europeans. Yeah, and that's a sign. If you just like drop your identity and start acting like you're something else, because clearly white Europeans, migrating immigrants, are not American, and then you come here and just start put on and act like you're American. I think it's a sellout type of behavior, because as soon as anything happen in America like not that stable, these white immigrants gonna straight up find them. You can see now them are gonna really tell you what country them come from, whether it's Scottish or Irish. Bet you them find back them country them time and remember them country them time, because I say it's just black people are hold them up together, the glue, the bond them up together. It's just them stamping on black people, standing up on black people's neck. That's the only unity them have. It's like a bad habit, like a smoking, like a person who smoke and start hanging with somebody who smoke, like it's just them have a common bond together, and the common bond is just for just stepping black people's neck. So if that out the picture, most of them will have break that unity or whatever them got going on. It just would break, and them would have just start go back to the same cave mentality and selling out. cut short mentality. But yeah. That's just crazy for a black person to hood smart to bring up like that's crazy thinking for a black person. I expect that for someone that's to be saying something like that, like, oh, you're in a whole other country waving your next. I expect that from a white person mouth, but as I said, most of y'all FBAs and black Americans be doing the same thing just like white people and pick up them habits. That's what I keep saying. So be saying the same racist things that be saying, like white people telling y'all to go back to Africa, you be telling the black person that migrated here to go back to him broke country, because being broke is such a offensive bad thing for you. Like, it's just the next white attitude they pick up again. It's so bad for you, like, want to attack. I swear though. Yeah, black Americans be doing the most sometimes too. As I saw, most of the places I see a people, the thing that y'all be doing, like, y'all be ignoring, especially, y'all be ignoring each other whenever there's a foreigner in the room. Y'all saying that's the next trade again for the white person. You pick up white person, that's the same thing. Like, especially in America, that's American FBAs, y'all pick up all the white man trade, because that's the same thing he would do. He ignore each other flaws in white compared flaws, and homing, and you as a black person, you would do the same thing. You ignore each other black American flaws and homing on the immigrant, especially on the black immigrant. You want to be friends with everybody else. You want to convince the Latino that he's black. You want to be friends with the Mexican, friends with the Chinese. Yeah, you never. I'm surprised you're not making all these videos about these Asians and protesting against the Asians that beating the crap out of black people worldwide. It's not even in America. Worldwide, them be doing it. Arabs beating up on black women, but the black immigrant is the one, and the black African and Jamaican and Caribbean is the person you got a problem with, and making videos and and doing all this thing online, this crap, crazy stuff and crazy talking online. Never see y'all come up to make a collective effort to ban Asian businesses, which are 100% way more disrespectful than any African would ever be. 100%, and putting hands on you. There's tons of video of Asian people. So none of y'all can deny this, because them do it even worldwide, as I said. Even in my native country of Jamaica, there's tons of video with Asian people coming here and them get so emboldened and feel like to put hands, especially on the weak. And so you see where I'm going with it? The same attitude y'all pick up, y'all big yanging up on the weak and the foreigner. So the same thing, like y'all ignore each other. I've been around Americans and black Americans, and them got the worst set of flaws. The immigrants, them have a problem with the immigrant in the room. Him accent, them laugh about it, them talk. Them now tell the next black American that don't take shower every day, come there smelling musky, that him should take a shower and you know, tell them the truth. Instead, them ignore that and home in on the black immigrant. You know, I tell a black American friend that him breath smell worse than a hole. We have a problem with a black immigrant. I don't even know all this divide and all this. It seems like, you know, mostly some in the air or some. I'm saying mostly all tainted in America already. Mostly all black people, so. Mostly I got some white blood in you. I say y'all wanna be some separate. You wanna separate and y'all into separation too. Like, you know, you feel like, don't say you pick up the white man attitude, so you feel superior or something like that, and feel like you need to separate yourself. And as I said in previous video, nobody gonna beg you anything, so you can go ahead and separate yourself and box yourself in. Yeah. But not to make this video about y'all again, this FBA, but yeah, white people is the first and the worst immigrants. Yeah, in light of this new altercation with Venezuela and America, that America totally starting and totally doing it for oil, big and obvious, and been trying to doing it, you know, way before even this president Maduro, that's his name, was in office. They've been trying to overthrow Venezuela government and trying to install a puppet regime, like, and Venezuela is not no mighty army force country. So, you know the regular America thing and the regular white thing. You know, you can then bully them way in and try it. Right now that's crazy, like, you know, you see them in the Caribbean waters and shoot up boats with them airplanes. They use them airplanes, them army planes, and attack fisherman boats in, like, I didn't even see, like, I watch this news and see it, and there's like, I don't know how you can be in a plane, in an army plane, and you see like them just like leave a base of America and just like be circling the waters of the Caribbean waters in a couple of hours, and you can just leave it. I don't know how them determine the people that they're conducting strike against in the waters are drug dealers for real. I don't know how them know that, if them have intel and been watching them and know when them was gonna make them move and transport them drugs across the waters, and them, I don't know how them come up with it, because it's clearly like off, and it's clearly misleading and clearly wrong, like in every levels, like exterminate innocent people in the Caribbean waters. Like a couple of last videos I watched, you see them, I don't know if it's a bomb them use, them drop from the plane or whatever it is, one of them, and them like shooting up the fisherman like boats and stuff like that, and in the like, I can't understand. I said I watched a couple of documentaries on it and get a little understanding. And America, Venezuela, I can't Venezuela isn't no big drugs producing country. Them next to Colombia, that which is America friend, which the whole world know it is the drugs producing country. But you're attacking Venezuela. And I don't really understand it though. But I understand it. It's all because of the oil. That's what I'm really doing it for, honestly. And Venezuela is one of them countries like Cuba. We're really not friends with America and prefer to do business with China and Russia. So that's the next reason. And them poor and can't defend themselves. That's the main reason. Which America probably more than like this dude Trump, him really gonna I think it's gonna be the beginning at the end of something bad is gonna happen in America. Like if him not the end of it or the start, it definitely is gonna set it in motion for something bad to happen in America. Cause the world like just tired of people, this white regime all over the world. Like you can see it, and everybody that's like them just like tired of this, like white bondage. Yeah, everybody isn't tired of it. Like I'm seeing like rising people don't even want to work, including myself. Don't even want like. And 5 years ago, looking at myself, and I always like I had no problem. I love going to jobs and dressing up and going to doing a job. Like fast forwarding to now, you don't even want to do any jobs. Like go inside of a job with other people and being in there, and it's just I don't know what it is, right? Just like something in America right now where nobody want to even be in a job, nobody want to be around in these white workplaces with these people right now. Like it's just something in the air or something right now. I see tons of video people feeling that way, and I'm feeling this. I've been feeling the same way. Because I've been stopped working. I don't stop working, I'm working for myself, but going into a job. And even with the better opportunities I'm getting some better jobs, I still don't even want to do it. Like, what's up with these bunch of gay dudes y'all behind these black gay, like this been consecutive like 5 jobs now since a couple of years I've passed through, and it's like the uncomfortableness of these dudes. Like the last local school I went to just now, just did a school like this dude just there with the male tits, black, especially black ones. Then bro, I said in a previous video, you don't really see any white transgender up in America. It's just straight black ones, you see. That's why I even want to be classified as any black person with black Americans, because every time black people talk or anything black talk about, soon after that the LGBT flu Negroes get talk about. I don't understand it, why it go hand in hand with black people. Why is this gay movement and black people in the same boat? Like what is this? Like what I swear though. It's just an explosion of weirdness, and America is definitely Sodom and Gomorrah. Every time now I look back at that story and remember bits of the story, what I can't remember anyway. Is basically the angels visit the dude in Sodom and Gomorrah, and a bunch of dudes try to rape the angels. So much so that the dude that the angel go visit, offer his daughter. That's why I even believe this story. Offer his daughter to the dudes that was trying to rape the angels. Like, yo, you can have my daughter instead of trying to, like, and dudes them like, no. One of them dudes that just came in the house, them look like fresh meat. And I see America coming to that type of behavior with these, especially these black transgender. I'm seeing them going into a place where them are gonna start doing some crazy stuff like that, like sticking people up by gunpoint and doing. I've been seeing, because obviously these are some psychopaths. These people be putting in the workplace with you, bro. Obvious some psychopaths too. These dudes are coming from the country I'm coming from. Who being of saying and beliefs. Don't play with a crazy person. All grown folks that will grow up always been telling you that. Don't play with some mentalist and unstable person. You don't play with jokes with them person. You keep your distance, and I'm saying not playing the type of games with them person, because person like that will do things. When you see them display behavior of instability, clearly a dude, and you tell yourself, say you're a female, you do all this crazy madness. Like the last set of dudes I'm seeing them, I don't know what I put them black dudes in there. I see them can't afford the surgery to get some male titties, and them at home I do something to them chest. I don't know what them doing to them chest. To have some like weird male tits. And these dudes at work and this workplace straight up play with all types of gay games with you, bro. All you try to ignore these dudes. Them dudes will be in, especially when I'm inside work. Soon as them step outside of the work facility, that gay dude just ignore you and they act like him to see you, because he's not in the protection of white daddy anymore. But once him around the white daddy, him do all types of little gay games. Like he might try to set you up for getting an argument. Cause most of these dudes, especially are with me and them dudes in the workplace, like, because I'm not American and I'm not gonna pretend to be like, like most of them love force this theory on your throat when you in Rome do what Romans do. Roman not gonna, when a Roman leave Rome, him don't do what other people do. Him do exactly what him feel like to do and destroy and pillage. At least I'm not doing that, but I'm not gonna do what the Romans do. So, with that being said, I think that's the problem with me and them, like most of them dudes, because black Americans, them in there, them will talk to them, treat them just like just regular, and just like ignore the fact that him have some male tits, him come there dressing like and doing all types of weird crap. First say me, I'm trying, I don't even want this person to like say hi, hello, like leave me alone, bro, don't say anything to me. First of all, I don't even know why the hell them hire people like this. You're clearly mentally unstable. You get up and you're dressing like you ain't even doing it right, neither. Most of them real don't like them black with name Manzender, because most of y'all be ugly as hell, boy. I swear, it seems like y'all are the ugliest set of dudes be doing it. Like you're butt ugly. So we won't even get further in that, because I'm talking about these white immigrants that come to the country and all them are the worst set of people that came to the country. And yeah, even if them drugs dealing and moving drugs from off the coast of Venezuela to America, them nowhere reach America. Venezuela, them have to get past Jamaica, Cuba. So them don't reach nowhere near America waters. And you end up, America Army end up conducting strike. Isn't that against the laws, bro? Like, can someone come, other army come to America waters and determine that somebody else is in this boat is about to transport drugs to their country and shoot the boat up? That's an international crisis right there. So how America can get away with stuff like this? How them do that and there's no big uproar, outcry? You know, watching ABC news just the other day, that crap is just racist as hell. Like, you know, thing about that news is just like, seems racist. And the next thing you see them do is see for them attack Venezuela and start doing this crap. See them make sure get rid of the black dude. I don't remember his name is. But them make sure get rid of him or him step down. That's what them claim. But them is not the only person them get rid of before them start this attack. Or you can just tell like this dude like him not with it. That black dude, you know, with him not agree with this you know, this military project or whatever you call it. Yeah, bro, that's like I said, America doing all this and starting doing that and start them a fight a war with the American armed whatever forces or whatever them sending the security National Guard to these states in America, and plus deploying troops. Want to deploy troops, so they want to be fighting like 2 wars right now, or more than one wars. Yeah, Trump, I say I'm gonna destroy, he must set in motion this destruction. Come and change the department name of Department of Defense, Department of War. It just sound like cave behavior. Uncivilized. Same old. So yeah, I remind you all to Venezuela is friends with Russia. And that's the last thing America need is something, a war with Russia. So you can consider Venezuela an ally of Russia, and America push it, bro. America push with him the line per se with Russia, bro. America not push it because America meddling these people affairs which Russia could never do to them. You know, crossing borders and basically doing things that Russia could never do to them. Arming them enemies, breaking treaties. Even get too in deep with that, but yeah, Trump's actions gonna let him start something, bro. I can tell. He might go too hard, like he might do too much. This big puppet right here. But And been a try get out this dude from Venezuela, and been a try take like just the other day Trump like recognize a fake government, fake president of Venezuela. Like the dude wasn't even elected by nobody in Venezuela, and Trump recognized him as the president. Just to show you how desperate them is, like hard. I didn't even use the word desperate, but how them just like in tune to take this country over. And America always got this type of attitude, thinking like them just gonna run people over, like them army's gonna go there and it's gonna be like 2-3 days, and then everybody's gonna just lie down and make them. And no matter how much time people prove them wrong and stand up and show them that them will fight for them freedom. Do anything, including living underground for years and years under the dirt. America still, the same piratism. They might come on boat and ship right now on planes, and it's the same cave attitude, same thing. So I think basically Trump's gonna push and push until something happen, and it seems like them trying to get some sort of world war kicking off again, like these people, white people basically, fighting and dragging the world into them bullcrap. Many people are saying, what you got to do with it? Why were you concerned? Well, I'm in the Caribbean for one. I'm from the Caribbean. That's where them over there conducting strikes. Jamaica is. And Ben should have joined like with Cuba. Them was trying to do it with Michael Manley and stuff like that. And Jamaica is a small country, can't even comprehend. It's small, nothing to do with it too much. But Jamaica is a little puppet country too, for real. We had a whole bunch of puppet government installed by America and British. Jamaica don't even own none of them coastlines. Still owned by the British, I'm learning. Like, we don't even own none of our coastline. It's a whole bunch of change need to happen, but yeah, Trump is gonna start something with these types of action, and him been trying to get this dude out Maduro, and Ibrahim is more than a dozen failed attempts of trying to get this dude out over a couple of years now. From government to government, from before even Trump take office, they've been trying to get this dude out and be failing. Now they want to start and want to make a full-fledged invasion of this dude country. Enough is enough, boy. The world, I don't say I get tired of the bullcrap. The world, I get to see the bullcrap too much and see the history and see y'all still doing the same goddamn thing in different form, calling the piracy army forces or whatever forces and different names, and just try to rebrand yourself all the time and come with the same game plan. So Yeah, Trump's gonna be the beginning to y'all bullcrap, and I can't understand why people. I just can't understand y'all feel like this is gonna last forever. This bullcrap wanna be doing. You know, America is still even a slave country. Slavery is still on the book officially. It's still a slave country. Sometimes you wake up. Sometimes I wake up in the night time and think about stuff. Like, you know, just ironically of all this. You just, you know, think about this earth we live on and how crazy it is. When you think about it, you know, you really think about it. It's crazy the place, the country, the world we live in. All and mainly, I'm gonna put like 100% of the blame on white people. Make the world a crazy place for people to live in. Yeah, you get up and think most nights and you'll think about it like you have a set of people that think it's their right to own other people and put them in bondage and bad position. When you think about that and think about the mindset of people like this, like what type of people is these people? You think it's your right, God-given right, and like you're talking about. We don't know which God white people praise. I ain't never seen the 14 years in America, never ever seen a white man just look up in the sky randomly and just thank Jesus from out the blues. I see black people do that every day. I ain't never see white person just random giving praise to any God on the street of South America. Yeah, so something you think about this world and think about the craziness about it, and just like we just can't believe you will subjugate yourself to this type of living. We really think about it. You know, working every day just to try get a house to live in. As I said, most of y'all black Americans are fully in the bullcrap. There'll be some sellouts and gone far away from your tradition, your culture, your history. I'm straying so far and just like them, so most of them bring the white dirty behavior all over in the black community all over the world too. This money hungry grabbing type of behavior, no love for humanity type of behavior. I'm better than you behavior. And you're better than somebody, we'd have to go and find them to try to be better than them. Or people like these people strive in our world without material. If it wasn't for these material things, like all people like that be happy. It wouldn't be. It takes material things for them to be like happy, and with the material, if they have the material things and didn't have no one to brag and boast to and look down on, that still wouldn't make you happy. So I'm picking up all the white man ways, making this things complicated, because the white man is the got to have a neutralizer for him. So a black person is a neutralizer, and if a lot of y'all picking up in ways how we're gonna neutralize the problem. You know? Swear though. When you think about it, some nights I wake up like 4 o'clock in the morning, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and think about these things and like, it's a crazy, like, I'm even gonna blame the world. It's just a crazy set of people, you know, since them crawl out of them place where them crawl out of. Put the world in a crazy position. I really don't, and it's something like, I've been on this earth 40 years and I've been trying to figure out white people mentality, and still, you know, you can, sometimes it feels easy to put yourself in the next ninja shoes and think how him probably could be thinking. It's kind of like you can't even think how these white people are thinking. All I know is them hella evil and destructive. The way them think is everything is expendable. Them can just like do whatever what they want to the thing, and it's way in abundance, and them can use and abuse it. And even when them see like it's them make a considerate damage, and them just won't stop. So yeah, so I really think Trump is gonna put y'all in this position of y'all vote him in anyway, so this is what y'all wanted. And slavery is still on the books. When you think about that, some nights I wake up and think about that, when places like Alabama will just try their best to get you inside a prison system so them can make you a slave again, knowing you don't do any type of crime. The police will grab you. Sometimes you think about it and think about the mindset of these people, knowing them will grab you up, knowing that you're innocent, and I put you inside of a prison system. All of them, the judge, the clerk, just everybody in the courthouse. While I'm at it too, if y'all black is with your good jobs and your fake here, F y'all, bro. That's gonna be my next video. Yeah. You know, every time I look around, y'all right next to the white man talking about you have a good job. No man, a baby, no security, no defense. We have a good job and helping in every way to bring down black man. In all of these places you claim you have a good job, you're in there and see them doing all these injustice towards black man, and you're sitting there, same goddamn way you talk about you have a good job. If you're a good job, as I said, bro, all I want is just a material world, you know, like material things. And most of us are slave to the system, including y'all with a good job. You know? Your good job, and yeah, your fake here. You know, from that court case where the dude run the police over, and from that time I want to do a video like this. I'm just looking at them in the courthouse. Then make you be the face of the one grabbing the black dude, putting him to prison after him just did commit a revenge act for his son's death. So they must set y'all up, and you, for one, know that these white dudes don't like y'all. Them just try to get rid of black dudes, and once them get rid of black dudes, like how them get rid of them out your household, everybody a beat you up. Arab, Chinese, Hindu, everybody feel them can put hands on you. You always walk by yourself, black female. See in the stores, seeing anywhere you're there by yourself. You never got a man beside you. Just your baby and you. Easy target for these white, predatorial, light skin. All light skin person seems like some predator, from Latino to going way back to the Qing Chinese and all of them. Predatorial mindset. You're open to all of this because you're fake here and you're good job. Even these actors that I see, boy, I swear, sometimes I watch these movies and I see these actors. Them pick up some roles right now where I know these early actors back in the days would never ever pick up a role like that. And when them read that script and see how much you're gonna make him look like a, you know, it's a inferior nigga in the movie, and help feed the stigma. I wouldn't pick that role up and want how much money you offer him, because the outlook where you're gonna make him outlook, him community outlook by him going into that movie, it's gonna be not even worth the money. But yeah, black actors nowadays pick up any role. You know, there's some desperate bullcrap. Movies are not even the same now, so I'll be just be doing it for nothing because nobody ain't gonna see it. Movies don't have the same impact like back in the days when smartphone and all this technology wasn't around this much. So I'll just be selling your soul for no reason most of the time. But yeah, think about it and wake up some nights and think about it, knowing that America full-fledged is a slave country, and still mostly depend on slave labor, but them used to fund them army to go for more poor people. It's a weird, it's a cycle, never-ending cycle. Go for more poor people and go after more poor people. But I don't make this too long, but until next time, one.